Hey you guys, welcome back. We're back again. This is day 13. I'm excited to show you the next bonus. It is called the Power of 3 and it can be huge. The two things I love about the Power of 3 bonus is that number one, it's a great bonus in addition to your finances. But second of all, because the way the bonus is set up, it helps you structure correctly so that you're getting your structure set up right, working toward your next rank, which will then maximize everything you could be making in the compensation plan, okay? So I'm going to show you what this looks like. This is the Power of 3. And we think we're so cool, so we do this. Oops. PO3. So it's just kind of cool. When you see PO3, you know they're talking about this bonus. Okay, this is a bonus that is paid out every single month. Every month that you hit this bonus, you get it in your paycheck, but it is a structural bonus. So it's something that the structure has to be in place for you to get it. So you want to make sure that as you're building your team and you're structuring it, you set it up properly so it doesn't take a whole lot of messing with and trying to make sure all the numbers are there at the end of every month to try to get things in order, okay? So again, doTERRA knows that at the beginning, you're not going to make as much income. It takes a little bit longer to get to the Power of 3. The Fast Start bonus just starts right off. It's awesome. Now, what you want to do as you start building your business is you want to look for 3 builders. You'll enroll as many customers as you want. You'll help them all. You're looking for 3 builders. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they put in the first 3 people who say they want to build, or actually what it means is they put in the first 3 people who breathe. So they get so excited, they got to find their 3 people. So the first 3 people that breathe, they put them in their front line. That's not what you do. Just because you're looking for 3 doesn't mean you'll find them all at the same time. You do one at a time. You find people who are committed and capable, serious about building the business. And we have other trainings to help support you build your team that teach you kind of what you're looking for, that kind of thing. But you are looking for 3, but don't mistake that by thinking the first 3 people who say they want to build. What you want to do is you got to at least start with 1 builder, because then everything that you're doing, you want to be able to put underneath there. You do not want a bunch of people on your front line like this. Okay, so let's just say you found your 3 builders. I'll put B for builder. Okay, so you've got your 3 builders. Well, once you have found 3 people who want to do that loyalty rewards order every month, that 100 points, if you find 3 people who want to do 100, 100, and 100, and you're doing 100, now you are qualified to get the Power of 3 bonus. And the Power of 3 bonus, if you have 3 people on your front line that are doing this order, then guess what happens? Then you're going to get a $50 bonus if this is full, okay? But there's one more requirement that you need to know about, and it's this. The total volume for all of this needs to be a total of 600. Well, look, 100, 100, 100, that's only 400, so you don't have enough. So there are a couple of different ways that you can add that volume in, and I'll show you the worst ways first, and then I'll show you the best way. So the worst ways are, because it has to be 600 between you and your front line. So you and your first level. Okay, now these 4 orders have to be 100 PV and it has to be an LRP order. But once that structure is in place, it doesn't matter where the rest of the 200 points comes from. So you could have somebody here who bought $25 and it's not even an LRP. You could have somebody here who bought $76. You could have somebody here who bought $13. It doesn't matter. It's because these guys are all also on your front line. So if you laid this out evenly, all of these people would be on your first level. As long as all of those add up to 600, then you get this bonus. But remember, these 4 people have to have at least 100 PV each. It can't be 75 here, 125 here. Okay? Then, and it's on LRP, now you qualify. So the easiest way to do it is actually if you find builders, number 1, you're going to miss out on your bonus. I've had people miss out on some of these bonuses because they were $25 short somewhere. If you're building a business, do 150. If you just do 150, guess what? Let me put it like this. Here's 150, 150, 150. Oh, guess what? Now you're at 600. Then any other people who buy anything, that's great. But the builders, every 150, that is not very much to buy to take care of your business. And by the way, that number never goes up. You never have to do more than that. And I will throw you a little side note. I talked to you about your LRP and how I encouraged you to do 150. Well, let me tell you something. If your this is just a side note, that if your LRP is set to automatically run by the 15th of the month, guess what happens? You get a free oil, or they send you something free. And sometimes it's not cheap. Sometimes it's the less expensive oils, but it's nice stuff. So you get something free. And that's only if you spend 125, if your order is 125 PV and it's an LRP by the 15th of the month. So do you see, if you just do 150, then you're building your business anyway. You won't miss out on the free stuff. You won't miss out on your bonuses. So it's really important. Just do 150 PV and do it as a loyalty rewards order. Now, guess what happens? It goes on beyond this. It actually, so this is the first level. I'll just draw a line and say first because I drew them all over the place, so it'll be hard to remember. So now let's go to the second level. For the second level, if each of these three find 3 each, I should do this. 3 each who want to do that 100 points a month, or I recommend 150. Then, so this one has 3, this one has 3, who are doing that 100 points a month, or 150, because everything has to be 600, then you get a bonus of $250. And I'll tell you this, serious business people actually freak out over this. 250 might not seem like a lot, but your return on your investment is huge. $250 for putting in 150 every single month, that's a huge increase. So $250 here, and then when your third level is full, which means each of these have 3, so this would be a row of 9 people, this would be a row of 27, then what happens is you're going to get a $1,500 bonus. $1,500 bonus for this level being full. Now, I want you to think about something. As we talk about doing online enrollments, and we talk about how I have 30 to 50 new enrollments every single month. At first, we weren't doing a good job taking care of the back end. We were scrambling to try to figure out how to support them properly. Now that we've gotten this figured out, and I am so excited. Look at what we can do. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how quickly we can help people get to 1,500? Do you remember how I told you that the huge percentage of people in the United States who say that $500 a month would be a significant change to their life? It would be huge. You guys, not only can we do exciting things for us and for our lives, look, we can help people. Because if I'm at the $1,500 bonus, guess what? These guys are at the $50 bonus, and these guys are at the $250. It is awesome. It's an awesome, awesome bonus. So one last thing that I want to show you, for those of you who like to geek out over the numbers like I do, I want to show you how the computer looks at it, just so that it will help you, because this helps you understand how you should structure it and what's going to make all the difference, okay? So for this one, I need to do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, okay? This is what happens. The computer, if this is the $250 bonus, and this is the, this is the $50 bonus, this is the $250 bonus, and down here we've got it all full with 27 people, so that is the $1,500 bonus. Let's say you've got that. Well, guess what? The computer doesn't say, oh, let's look at this whole thing and make sure it's all in place. And yep, it all is working right, so you get the $1,500 bonus. That's not what the computer does. The computer goes like this. It checks out every $50 increment. So, for example, it checks this. Is this $50 bonus in place? In fact, I'm going to do this in a different color. Is this $50 bonus in place? Check. Yep. Is this $50 bonus in place? Yep. is this $50 bonus in place? Yep. It checks the $50 bonuses separately. So the only reason that really matters, a lot of you are going, so what? And for most of you, it will never matter. But if you are short somewhere and you need $25 somewhere, let's say that you need, let's say I have a $150 order and this person has a $150 order, but this person only has 100, this person has 100, this person has 150. Trying to make this work for the example. So what happens is, let's say this one's 100, this one's 100. Okay, so if we have, for this $50 bonus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. We're short $100. So in order for us to get enough, I could buy $100 more here. This person could buy 100 more. They could each buy 50. There are a lot of ways you could break it up. But if this one is short, this one is negative 100. And how much is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is also negative 100. So guess what? If I fix this one by buying an extra 100 for myself because I just want more oils or whatever, guess what happens? This one also still needs another 100 points. But if we buy that 100 points on this person's account, then that $100 or 100 points takes care of this $50 and this $50. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's just kind of good to know that. A lot of times it won't even matter, but it could save you some money as you're trying to make sure things are in place. You could see this could get complicated keeping track of things. If you just find builders who are committed and will do the 150, then you don't even have to worry about it. It's awesome. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. Totally, you want to take advantage of this bonus. It's fabulous. And you guys, this business is, you can start to see with what we can do with the online enrollments. We can do the power of 3. We can do the fast start bonus. It can start to, the implications are just honestly staggering. So stay with me. Don't stop. Even if you get a little bit overwhelmed, don't worry. I'm going to take you through the process. We're giving you all the assets for free. We're going to make sure that you have what you need. So join me tomorrow, and I will see you guys later.